Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are checking out Sonic the Hedgehog Part 2. This one is from 2022. I think we're going to have some familiar faces back as maybe a few new ones, but first one was a lot of fun, so let's see what we have in store for the next one.
Yeah, I love the first one. I cannot wait for the second one. We saw the teaser at the end with Tails, so I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see how they get him involved.
Yeah, the first one was just a fun, lighthearted film. Great for, I think, a lot of different ages of kids. Not too heavy, but just really an enjoyable watch, so I'm excited to see it.
All right, without further ado, then let's go!
Oh, this is a mess.
Hey, Bob, we are way behind on schedule, so I'm going to need you to get everything hooked up like yesterday. All this stuff needs to be done by tomorrow. Got to have it done.
Boss, I'm not an electrician. I mean, shouldn't we wait for the pros?
This can't be that hard. Couple plugins, couple wires. It's not that big of a deal. We do not have time to wait for the electrician, so just get it done. I'm counting on you, all right?
I'm counting on you. Oh!
Jumping jackrabbits, Bob, what the hell happened?
Oh, I knew this was a bad idea.
Bob's instincts were right, but his supervisor didn't listen. Now Bob's injury could be worth millions.
Wait, did you say millions? Who are these professionals that can help me?
Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury firm with more than 1,000 lawyers and 4,000 case staff ready to fight for you if you become their client. But Bob is worried because he doesn't have the cash to pay for expensive legal fees. Worry no more. When your boss puts you in a dangerous situation and you get hurt, don't settle for less than you deserve. Morgan & Morgan will fight to get you every penny. And the best part? It's completely free unless you win. But Bob feels conflicted. He doesn't want to sue his boss, even if the company hasn't paid him for the last 6 months. When you sue for an injury, you're not suing your boss. You're suing their insurance company. There's no reason to feel bad about getting the compensation you deserve. So if you've been a victim in a car accident, medical malpractice, workplace injury, or any other personal injury, you can hit the link in the description to get Morgan & Morgan to fight for you. Bob did, and he sure is thankful Morgan & Morgan had his back.
All right, back to the mushroom.
Look at that, couple moons. Oh, there's a Rube Goldberg machine?
Yeah.
Remember in school we had to try and build one of those. Oh.
Ooh. Oh.
Doctor's Law is day 243 in this. Chanterelle to D4. Day 243 has brought a new optimism to my most pressing endeavor. If my calculations are correct, this quill is going to power my masterpiece.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Who are these guys?
Intriguing weapons they've got.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hatu Barada Nick Joe.
Whoa,
No.
like Jedi nunchucks.
Oh.
It's time to say goodbye to this piece of shiitake planet!
Oh. Knuckles.
Oh. Is Knuckles friendly?
Where did you get that?
From a little blue menace on the planet called Earth. I'd be happy to show you the way.
I didn't catch it right away.
Well, we'll wait to get it a little more.
Sure, we'll get more.
Yep. Ah! I put the tails on too.
Knuckles must be a bad guy then, I'm gathering. Whoa.
This will slow down.
Ah! Ah, it's chili dog!
Watch out! Excuse me.
So is he gonna be a crime fighter now?
Seems like.
Mind if I drive? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't speak duct tape. Huh,
Oh.
What are those?
Bombs! Why aren't you slowing down?
That would require brakes.
Why do you just let the police handle this?
Because that's not what heroes do.
Jeez.
This still is contained.
There's one bomb left.
Uh-oh. I can never find anything in here. Drained it from downtown! I told you nobody would get hurt. Don't panic. This is only a drill.
Just gonna take the whole thing apart.
Should hit the curb. Okay.
Blue justice.
You're a terrible hero!
Blue justice.
Back to Green
Back to
Hills.
Morning, Sonic.
Good morning, Green Hills!
Oh, it's like we never left.
Oh, no, come on. Sonic. I miss you, Longclaw. I'm trying to make you proud. And now for a little shut-eye.
It looks like the animation for the live action's a little bit more realistic this time around. The fur's got a little softness to it.
Yeah.
And around his mouth is a little bit more detail as well.
Thanks for coming out, bud. You know, I feel like you and me, we haven't had much time together lately.
Sleeping.
That's my help!
Take it easy.
Just remember the swimming. You had to find
Bath.
the little air
Went to
pockets.
your room last night to bring you some new comics, and
Oh no, here comes the Go, now, save yourself.
how many times are we gonna do this?
What, cast your line and not catch anything?
Sneaking out, the pretending to be Batman,
Blue Justice, trademark pending.
whatever. You destroyed an entire city block.
That block was already messed up. You're supposed to be my friend. Stop trying to be my dad.
Oh.
You got some more growing up to do before you're ready to be the big hero. There will come a time when your powers will be needed, but you don't choose that moment. That moment chooses you.
There it is.
That's Scott Summers telling you that.
He knows something about being a hero.
That is a Wachowski family special. Came from my dad. He would always try and steer me in the right direction. That's what Maddie and I have always tried to do with you.
Yeah, Donut Lord and the Blue Blur are back at it again.
Donut Lord.
How excited are you going to Hawaii with me?
Welcome to Sonic Air, the fastest way to travel.
Extreme machine.
Dog with a tie.
I'm about to be hedgehog of the house for the first time.
Okay, what about a power bump?
That's more like it. Wachowski! Okay, use this one to get back home.
Oh. All right, we're off. Okay, be good.
Don't lose that.
I was gonna say we're gonna.
We've got TV channels, streaming channels, a house full of food, and no supervision.
Oh, he's doing a risky business.
Put some money down. Oh, jeez.
Lawnmower.
Well, that's an intriguing way to spend some time alone.
48 hours.
House seems like it would have sustained a fair amount of, well,
Damage.
everything.
There's Tails.
I found him. I just hope I'm not too late.
Could also do a two-player races.
Tails.
What should we call him?
Tails.
Tails.
Call him Tails.
Problem is he has no tail rudder, so the maintenance of stability
It's close.
intrigues me.
Just need a way to reach him without being spotted. Standard human transport. Perfect.
Uh-oh.
Donut Lord.
Billy.
Not even a problem.
Aloha! Is he as good looking in person as he is in pictures?
Hey!
Schmarmore.
All right, I better go introduce myself.
I had a lot of nerve coming up in here after what you did to my fiance. Totaling her car, leaving her tied to a chair, man. I should rip you limb from limb.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, look at your face. Hey, I was kidding. Hey, man, I was
Oh,
totally...
that last one was a little stiff.
It was totally her idea.
Ah, rascal.
Listen, I don't know if you're aware. Rachel does not care for you at all.
I'm aware.
You guys seem like really happy together.
If you screw up my wedding, I will end you.
Oh, blackout!
Uh-oh. This dude's house just can't catch a break.
No.
Hello, Hedgehog. You made a big mistake coming here.
Whoa!
Oh!
Oh.
Pitiful.
What? Who are you?
Knuckles. My new BFFAE.
Oh!
Jesus.
House is trashed. And Sonic is not doing well. We have another EMP.
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
It is my destiny to do what my ancestors could not, to restore the ultimate power to the home of my people.
You've got the wrong guy.
Ultimate power.
I'm not getting it. The voice.
Idris Elba.
Longclaw and her people were the sworn enemy of my tribe, the Echidna.
Oh!
Wade got him.
Get in! I'm on your side!
I'm sorry. Who are you? Get us out of here! Go, 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 go!
I thought maybe he was driving with Wade.
Wow. Okay, let me just say, it is an honor to finally meet you, Sonic.
Robotnik's back? And who is Clifford the Big Red Rage?
Big red rage monster.
The most dangerous warrior in the galaxy. He's obsessed with finding the Master Emerald.
Are you serious?
Oh, we're getting the whole story.
Well, he believes it's real, and he must think you're the key to finding it.
Red light, and give me the wheel!
Hey, what are you...
Move your foot! We did not lose him. We definitely did not lose him.
I got an idea. Do you trust me?
Of course not.
Yep. Could use the Sonic Knuckles attachment and play Sonic 2 and climb up the walls.
Did your butt just turn into a helicopter?
A bloodcopter. Only Sonic the Hedgehog could come up with something like that.
He got him there!
But too late.
Want something done right? You have to hire someone you can push around.
One of those.
Yeah,
Oh, this
there he
our
is.
guy.
I have to close early. Everybody out.
Is that going to be all his goodies in there?
Oh boy, he's got all his drones.
Yep.
No gloves.
That's more like it.
We have no more use for each other. You think these machines are a match for me? I will shatter them like the bones from a fallen... Oh, they are stairs.
Earth is my turf, G. If you don't know how to floss, you'll be lost without me. I helped you retrieve the emerald, and you use it to destroy a hedgehog.
You're suggesting an alliance.
Whoa. Truculent space pumpkin.
My favorite hand.
Road trip. I'll let you stick your nose out the window.
Where are we?
Welcome to the Wade Cave.
Here we go.
We need to figure out why Knuckles thinks I'm the key to finding the Master Emerald. There's an emerald symbol on the map Longclaw gave me.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
It's
whoa.
been activated.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Long claw.
Long claw?
If you're watching this, then something has
help
happened.
me. You're my only hope.
Hey, easy there, pal.
This world has been chosen. It's the secret location of the Master Emerald. The Emerald has the power to turn thoughts into reality.
This is my moment.
Find the Emerald and keep it safe.
No, wait.
It's not really the last of the owl, is it?
Well, you never know.
The first clue is in Siberia. It's a compass that will lead to the emerald. We're gonna get there first.
I just came here to warn you. I'm not a field guy.
Not a field agent.
Doctor, I knew you'd come back, sir. I never stopped steaming your Austrian goat's milk.
It's not going to taste good to him because he's used to mushroom.
Could use some mushroom.
Could use some mushroom.
Latte with steamed Austrian goat milk.
What if somebody ordered that?
That's how we do. That's how we do.
Quality bonding.
You know, bro, those guys right there, they're way more than my groomsmen. That's my squad. I'll catch you later.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Come on, Tommy boy, let's go. Let's go.
Don't make me.
I think the Marsdens are pretty ripped up, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, are those the wedding rings?
Uh-huh.
May I? Aren't there supposed to be 2 wedding rings?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
What's going on here?
don't confuse that
Don't
with
get
the other
rings
one.
mixed up.
Oh, no. That looks exactly like it.
Squad. Well, Sonic doesn't have anything like that.
You gotta relax. Gear out the 4 seasons. Find his way.
I absolutely cannot buy
You're
my...
on vacation with your wife. You know, I wish Sonic had more friends.
There's a light up ahead. Maybe we could take shelter in there. Ah, perfect. On Earth, people are very welcoming and love taking complete strangers into their homes.
Oh, another bar scene for Sonic.
Run.
Run.
2 beef stews, please.
Where'd you get all these cool gadgets?
I invented them. Your energy blast reached all the way to my home planet.
So you've been watching me this whole time? Donut Lord's checking in.
Watching TV. Dot, dot, dot. dot, dot, dot. dot, dot.
The majestic hinterlands of eastern Siberia.
Now let's begin our quest. What about your minion, the goat milker?
There's no
Sweeping
room
up.
on the ship for Stone. I say we ditch him, ghost him, blow him off.
Dishonor.
This is how I roll.
Oh. Is that beef tongue?
Sorry, but I asked for the beef stew.
Okay, everybody, take it easy. I'm sure there's a perfectly good explanation for whatever my friend said or did. Meow?
Pavanka.
Pavanka?
The velour tracksuit.
Where's the map?
Oh no, I left it on the table. Look.
Tattoos. When he was sitting at the bar, I thought it was going to be Conor McGregor. I really did.
I thought it was from the head back. I thought it was Tyson Fury. Obviously not Russian, but it's a dance battle. It's not a regular battle.
Sonic, what do we do?
We dance. Now let's do. Nope, we're gonna go. Oh.
I wasn't expecting a dance number in Sonic 2.
Channing Tatum makes it look so easy.
Wait, Sonic, look.
Sonic's very fast. He can run and grab it.
Yeah.
What? Come get.
Ah, new DJ coming in. Got an idea. Just follow my moves. You'll be fine.
Like the game. Follow my moves. Oh, look at that.
Holograms. Oh, we got fireworks.
Take that.
Regular old dance battles. It's like watching you got served.
Nice.
Stick with me, pal. Earth can be a scary place, but I know everything about this old pale blue dot.
Really mean that? About me being your pal?
Yeah.
Of course, buddy.
Growing up, I didn't have any friends. Everyone in my village thought my two tails were weird.
I'm really glad you're here, Tails.
I'm glad I'm here too, Sonic.
This feels like a good place to spend the night. So I...
Oh, like a light.
Night, Tails.
They got this thing buried in a mountainside. They sure do.
Oh,
Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
A fearsome group of warriors,
need
known as the
stones.
Echidnas, forged the 7 Chaos Emeralds into the most unstoppable weapon ever created. A single warrior could defeat entire armies.
Sounds familiar.
With all the stones?
Sounds like the owls and Echidnas have been fighting each other for centuries.
Like Vin Diesel and The Rock.
No, they made up. It's all good now.
Wait a second. I've seen these symbols before.
I hate puzzles.
Well, that did something. Whoa, the compass.
This will lead us to the emerald.
Oh, not if you're bad medicine.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
That's not
Tails,
good.
get back.
Heads up, my little stalagmites. Someone call an Uber?
We really got to talk about your new look. It's like Professor X meets the Monopoly Man.
Good one. I'm sure that wasn't important.
Whoops.
Oh.
Ah,
Is he gonna snowboard?
It's like the K-12.
Sonic!
We're getting our slow motion again.
we are talking style and pizzazz.
Surrender the compass. You're no match for me.
Oh boy.
My rings!
Oh, those are rings
Rings
again.
again. We gotta get a better way to secure those things.
You know nothing about me, Hedgehog. I lost everything because of you. My tribe was on the verge of its greatest victory, but my father stopped me from joining the fight. He said my moment to honor our tribe would come. I never saw him again.
We both lost everything that day.
Sonic, are you okay?
Deceiver!
Deceiver.
Take the compass and get out of here.
No!
Tails!
He chose helping the fox over pursuing the compass.
Oh,
Having doubts.
little moral riff there.
Okay, we're in real trouble here. Come on, Tails. I need you to fly us out of here. Time to wake up.
See you,
Couldn't he
kids.
just run
Enjoy the fresh powder.
Yeah, Sonic hasn't been doing much of his running.
Oh, boy.
The ring. They're gonna open up the wrong ring, and Sonic's gonna come through it. Oh no!
The plane!
Forever.
These rings signify that
Okay, sorry. Excuse me, this is an emergency.
I need you to use the ring I gave you to save me. Like right now. Picture where you want the ring to go. So picture this.
It's gonna be the wrong one. Yep, called it.
What are you doing?
This is gonna sound really crazy, but I'm gonna need to see that ring for just 1 second. 1 second.
No,
Why don't you just say,
Just
Wait,
say,
I got the ring.
why wouldn't you just say I mixed the rings up?
Yeah.
Oh!
No! Why would you punch him? Oh! Well, at least it didn't ruin the wedding.
Don't worry, they'll melt real quick. It's got to be like 100.
Robotnik is back on Earth and he's after a magic emerald. Tails, come on, buddy.
Why do all of your friends have weapons?
You really should have taken me up on that brunch, Mr. and Mrs. Wachowski.
Olive Garden guy?
It's okay, everyone. We're federal agents.
Look who's back.
You two,
Everybody
agent.
at the wedding is...
Go ahead.
Oh, no. He was a plant?
This entire wedding was a setup?
That's correct, ma'am. Every single aspect of Operation Catfish was...
Complete fabrication.
So is everyone here an agent? Are you an agent?
Let him go! Hey!
Take it easy. It's not working.
Top!
Secure them in the hotel until the chopper arrives.
You're making a mistake.
I like how he's still wearing his hat.
Sonic and his friend dropped this.
I have an idea.
And I want to have a word with my fiance. And that word is murder.
Is that the Rock on the left?
Kind of looks like him.
For a minute, it looked like him.
We got her. Move in. Sir, we're under attack.
Oh!
A little heart. She is stealing this show so far.
What? Party's over, Bridezilla. Stop right there.
Bridezilla.
Son of a...
Have it your way.
No!
It's the dive.
Looks like it's real, huh? Was there anything about you or about us that was real?
Before I met you, I didn't think that I was even capable of real happiness. But that all changed when you walked into my life. And I ended up breaking the first rule of undercover work.
Fell in love with the subject.
Never fall in love.
Getting back around. Getting back.
Forever.
Maddie! Maddie!
We're busting out of here.
The owls were fools to think they could hide this.
Oh, buried treasure. Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Yes! Eureka!
Wow.
Sonic? What is that?
A big problem.
Sonic, this is way too big for you to do by yourself.
My moment came and I blew it. I'm no hero.
Wait.
No, I'm gonna fix this while I still can.
All right.
We have to help him. You don't know what he's up against.
Leave us now?
Yeah. Hey, Bob! Keeping it green, no need to burn the fuel. Speaking of fuel... Oh! Freeze, police!
Why is there a light on your head?
Because I'm the sheriff for the weekend, pal.
Oh,
did it have to be water?
He has swimming levels. He just has to find
do this.
Sonic
air
and
pockets to grab oxygen from.
Sonic and John
Gotta go
Marsden.
fast.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Yeah, it's all good when the water's calm, but oh, look at that. Is this a level in the game?
Yep. So it'd shoot those at you.
It's basically like the machine Dr. Robotnik made in the beginning.
Make room for Daddy!
Great. There's a booby trap every 7 seconds. That was a little early.
There you go. Scan everything.
That is quite the main. Well, they still got a ways to go.
Yeah.
Wow.
No. Yes.
That works.
At your destination.
The Master Emerald. Ultimate power.
Yeah, these two are not going to get along, though.
No.
You're as useful to me now as a backstage pass to Limp Bizkit.
I think they're still touring.
This guy is always trying to spoil a bad thing.
You're gonna have to go through me.
Nice.
Oh.
I don't want to fight you, but you're not giving me much joy.
Oh. You know who he was dealing with.
Say goodbye, Hedgehog.
Knuckles, stop! Robotnik's stealing the emerald!
What kind of fool do you take me for?
Just look!
Wait! That wasn't the deal! You were my friend!
Let this be my final lesson to you. Friends are open, honest, which means x squared times the hypotenuse of y squared divided by the absolute value of friendship equals Dookie.
Dookie.
Chaos is power.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's get out of here!
Oh, no.
Water? Again? Come on!
He's gonna have to chop it in half to get it off his chest. If I
Yeah, in the game he didn't really swim. He always ran underwater.
You saved me.
Don't talk to me. How dare you attack me in my hour of sorrow?
Why did you save me?
Because you saved me first.
His little feet stick out.
It wasn't a tactic. I couldn't just let you die. Because being a hero isn't about taking care of yourself. It's about taking responsibility for other people.
It's like Cyclops told him.
That's a Bukowski family special. I got it from a guy in a rowboat. Wait a second, what's that sound?
Tails in the plane.
Sonic
Yeah.
Come on, Knucklehead. We're not beat yet.
How did you move forward despite failing?
I didn't do this all alone. I found a new family, new friends. And you can too. Ow, 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 ow! Are you kidding me with that hand, Jim?
But my hand is fine.
Oh, the emerald.
Sir, are you feeling okay? I'm more than okay.
Is this Machine Head from?
Sir, we have a problem.
I don't think that's a problem.
Not for him. Not for the guy that can teleport.
This is our people from Gun.
GUN.
We've taken everything. Your lab, your drones, your funding.
Whoa.
Oh boy, that's not good.
Welcome to the new norm. Doctor! Take me with you!
Oh, that's real bad.
He's building something.
That thing really turns thoughts into power? We are in big trouble.
Oh, what's he making?
Yeah, it's giant machine he had to face off. If it looks like it from Sonic 2. Yep, that's what it was.
I knew it. Just like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Rob Van Dam.
Hold on.
How are we supposed to beat this thing?
Knuckles, use your strength to jump off the plane. Step 1, light taunting. Step 2, I have no idea.
Step 3, victory.
Pardon my lightning. You might want to ground yourself. Whoa. Close one.
Oh!
Deceiver!
Die, mosquito!
Oh!
I felt that.
That thing goes down, it's going to cause some major damage. It'll
Yeah.
fall backwards into the woods.
Oh!
What just happened?
It's the Stash Masher, right here in the manual.
Ah, it's the old Sega Genesis
manual.
Those were our best attacks, and they did nothing.
We aren't strong enough to beat Robotnik on our own, but there's 3 of us.
So we make our stand here, on the field of battle.
As a team.
This is it.
All right, let's go.
This is our moment.
We have to find his weak spot.
I suggest the groin.
What? I know what his weak spot is. It's me. I'm the groin.
Go to your certain death with honor.
We're gonna have to work on your pep talk.
You're certain death with honor.
You're really heavy.
That's because I have 1,000,000% muscle.
Negative 2% body fat.
3.
Negative 3.
3.
Whoa. Tom, what the heck happened here?
Let's go get our kid.
We need your truck. Eye lasers. Elite.
Snot rocket.
Oh, jeez.
Not so tough when you're fighting someone 700 times your size.
Oh, no.
Like your fancy robot has a glitch. What about me? Over here.
I'm the outsmarter.
I'm just the distraction.
Robotnik, I am also a hologram.
There you go.
Goes the emerald.
Oh, there goes the emerald.
The emerald. It's right there. I have to reach it.
Must get emerald.
Oh, then we might see Supersonic.
Oh!
Oh.
That'd not be good with no doors.
You guys okay?
How does this thing work? What do I do? What?
Oh no.
No. No.
Oh, all the jewels are inside. Yep.
Oh, no.
All the other emeralds.
Yeah.
You have to get away from me. I'm the one he wants.
We're not going anywhere. We're family.
Family. Family.
I love you guys.
We love you too, Sonic.
There you go. Got those infinity stones going.
They're not infinity stones.
Chaos emeralds.
Chaos emeralds.
Are you sure about that? He's gonna be yellow! I've only achieved this with using Game Genie, though, to get the yellow Sonic.
Yeah, come on, guy.
It is, for me, it was real tough.
Well,
I don't know. Let me know in the comments for you guys.
Challenge for the channel.
It's over, Eggman. Oh, it's like that?
Sonic!
Buddy!
Wait! You cannot touch him! He is no longer the Sonic you once knew.
What?
He summoned a chili dog.
Whoa!
Sonic, you were the most powerful hero in the universe, and you let it go.
I still have some growing up to do. And I kind of like being a kid.
And you're not just any kid. You're our kid.
That's right.
Okay.
So we start a new order. The three of us.
A power bump it is.
Power bomb!
Well, you don't want to shake hands with Knuckles.
No.
Miles Tails Prower! Facing off against Knuckles the Echidna.
Just having some fun.
Fun. Power bump!
Oh.
Ha! Victory is mine!
They're playing the natural music.
They are. You'd have the sparks going out from the lights.
Barely beat me.
Ha! You've never been beaten so hard.
Can't forget this.
No.
Oh,
Almost forgot the emerald just out there at the baseball diamond.
oh boy.
Agent, I want an update.
We haven't found any sign of Robotnik.
No one could have survived that crash.
There's Stone.
Sir, when we were wiping Robotnik off our database, we found something. A file buried deep in our system and dating back over 50 years.
Coordinates? To what?
A secret research facility.
Oh boy, of course.
My God. Project Shadow.
Oh,
See, now that's where my knowledge of anything Sonic ends.
It looks like an evil Sonic is what that looks like.
Oh, it's Shadow. It's like when I went to Dreamcast and it stopped being 2D, that's when I kind of stopped playing Sonic games, because like you go so fast and you're going 3D, it's kind of hard to keep up. It's kind of hard to keep up.
Too much for him. He had to tap out.
That's why he threw in the towel.
Didn't have it in him.
That's I didn't see it.
But I also never had it on Dreamcast, or the only thing I ever got for PlayStation 2 was like the collections where it was,
Didn't have it in him.
Well, this one was definitely a lot of fun. Look, they kept the story going, and not easy to do, I don't think, you have the video game story and information a little bit, but look, we've seen before how that can go terribly wrong. Thankfully, lately, they seem like they've got video game movies kind of figured out, which feels pretty good, because some of you younger folks have no idea how painful some of the video game adaptations actually were. So
back in the day. Ooh.
Thankfully, we got one that was a lot of fun. Look, Jim Carrey, of course, crushed it, as he always did. It was some great additions, getting Idris Elba in here. And I was really happy that they gave some more screen time to the sister. I thought she did really well. I don't have her name here in front of me, but I thought her moment that she had in Hawaii in the hotel definitely added a lot to it, and it was a lot of fun. She was crushing it up to that part of the movie, that she was featured in, so that was a lot of fun. But look, we got some more backstory on it. Again, I don't know much about the games, really. If anything, everything I've learned from the games I've learned from here. But again, they make the movie to where you don't have to rely on that. You don't have to know everything about the game to go into the movie and have fun, and I think that works if you're just want to check out, you see Jim Carrey in a movie like, this is probably funny. Let's check this out. Even if you don't know anything about the game, I think you'd still have a good time with this one. So yeah, a lot of fun, a little bit less James Marsden in this one, but that's all right. We got the addition of Tails and Knuckles. So you kind of got the vibe. It was going to kind of lean their way a little bit, but yeah, this was a lot of fun. I liked how they did the characters, the pop culture references that they did in here. This movie does a very good job with it, where if you're really not paying attention and you're not kind of dialed in, you will very easily miss a lot of the references that they throw in here, like at the end with The Natural. And hey, you really hit the cover off the ball. It's exactly what Robert Redford did. Spoiler alert, I guess.
For The Natural.
Yeah, but either way, so I liked how they slipped those in there. Sometimes movies can be a little heavy-handed with the jokes or the references, and I like here the way they did them. But yeah, overall a fun story. We got to see Dr. Robotnik tried to upgrade a little bit, and he used Knuckles for his own devious plan, but in the end, Knuckles came around to the good side. And yeah, this one was just a lot of fun. Again, doesn't get too deep, nothing too crazy, just a fun, easy watch if you're a fan of Sonic or not. I think it's pretty enjoyable. 2-hour runtime, maybe could have been a little bit shorter, given the subject matter, but they did kind of have a lot they had to work with the Emerald and getting a gun on their side. So yeah, overall this one was a lot of fun.
I mean, it was an hour 50. I mean, come on.
That's true.
But anyways, yeah, for me this was a lot of fun. Back in the day, I had Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I barely played 1 because if you remember the not for resale games that would come with your Sega Genesis, and I played Sonic 2 all the time. And like I said, you had to get all the emeralds, and then Chaos Emeralds, and then you could be able to get the Supersonic, the yellow that you saw at the end, where I think it was after 50 rings you could start it up, and like it would gradually take rings away from you though as you're him.
It's
so
like the star in Mario.
Yeah, but you were but the more rings you got, the longer you could be him, and he could be basically invincible. So like, this was a lot of fun. A lot of times I used to play this with my niece, when my step niece, when my sister and brother-in-law got married, we would do the 2-player where you could race Sonic versus Tails, and every time I'd beat her as Sonic. It was just so easy because Sonic is so much faster.
So humble.
But when we played the single mode, she would still be Tails and be flying around, and you could fly Sonic up to some coins that you couldn't otherwise get to. Same thing with after Sonic 3 came out, they came out with Sonic and Knuckles, because Sonic 3 is where they introduced Knuckles, and he had the little adapter that you could replay Sonic 2 or Sonic 3 as either Sonic, Tails, or Knuckles. It was quite innovative at the time when that came out, that you could then replay a game as a totally new character, and again get to places you couldn't get to before because you couldn't reach it. You could climb up sides of things to get up there.
So you'd say the fan service in this one.
Yeah,
is
it
pretty
really
well
did.
done.
So that's why I loved how right away at the beginning, there's Knuckles climbing up the mountain. It's like, that's exactly what he did. And then when they went to the Emerald cave situation, it was I remember one of those levels. It'd have the thing shoot out, and it would stick there for a little bit, and you could use it to jump up. If you didn't get it in time, it disappeared. But then you had the flames and stuff like that. You guys know the level if you know it. It's been so long since I played it, but I still loved playing the game as a kid. So I thought this was a great representation of it. Again, I had a lot of fun with it. I think Ben is a great choice for Sonic. As we were looking through the Wikipedia, the actual voice of Tails from the video games reprised the role for the movies, the only one to do so. So that was great callback for that. And then Idris Elba as Knuckles is, I think, just perfect because he can play that deadpan, badass.
Almost a Drax type character.
Exactly. Yeah. He can play it perfectly, and he did that all as well in this movie. And then everyone else, bringing in Shmar Moore, obviously Adam Pauly back, Jim Carrey, of course, was amazing in it. James and Tika were awesome as well. So yeah, this movie was just so much fun. It gives you a lot of service for that. Yeah, like you said, maybe not a lot of groundbreaking moments or whatever, but hey, it talked about family, working together, growing up. So there are some lessons there, but they're not hard hitting and forced on you. They kind of come more organically. And I think, yes, maybe hour 50 is a little bit too long. I thought the last one was the perfect time, about 94 minutes, 95-ish minutes. But still, I rather enjoyed it. Thought it was a fun watch.
Yeah, no, this was, look, it was a lot like the first one in that it was a lot of fun. It was it didn't have to be some super in-depth storyline. It was based off a video game, so they kept it pretty lighthearted. The first one did a great job, with developing the relationship between Tom and Sonic, and obviously Sonic, but kind of the sole focus, the only real alien until the end when we got the teaser for Tails. So this one essentially, the movie relies very, very heavily on Tails and Knuckles, of course, because otherwise, you could have had the same story with the Emerald or whatever and been a continuation of the plot. But, the introduction of, characters from the other games was a lot of fun here. And anything that's a throwback when you talk about, Mason Quinn and I did the Cobra Kai series, and it's like, hey, look, half of the fun was bringing back characters from the original one. So when you talk something along the lines of video games or something that was very popular a long time ago, and you get the return or reprisal of very popular characters, that can be a lot of fun. And they did a great job with that. The voice acting for Tails, and of course with Idris Elba for Knuckles, was great. I liked the storyline where Knuckles came in, was on Jim Carrey's side, trying to get the Emerald for very different reasons, and then needed to join up with Knuckles with Tails and Sonic at the end to defeat the bad guy. And I agree with Answer. Idris Elba was perfect for that. He was able to voice it in kind of this very serious, no nonsense tone. But all in all, a very fun movie. Again, it delivered on what it was supposed to be. It did great at the box office. $120 million budget, made over $400 million. So for a video game based movie to make $400 million, I'm pretty sure they had to be happy with that. And of course, anytime you're bringing up the video game stuff, there's the merchandising component. So. A big win, of course. And look, the thing is the original was 2020. This was 2022, and they just came out with number 3 in 2024. So, they gave them to fans pretty back to back to back.
Yeah,
a lot of times when you're waiting for sequels, it can be 3, 4, 5, 6 years, something like that. They went through these pretty quickly, which I think was a smart strategy because the people that enjoyed them didn't have to wait too long. You weren't trying to kind of resell them to another generation, if they came out 5, 6 years later where the kids
Gladiator 2.
Somebody saw it as a 6 or an 8-year-old, and then 6 years later, hey, am I still going to be as excited? So they did a good job with that. Really 4 years apart between 1, 2, and 3. Mm-hmm. So look, a fun film. Very, and I've said this in the previous film, I've said this about a number of the films that we watched as the father of a 4-year-old. Movies that are fun like this, that teach, very high level lessons about, doing the right thing and teamwork without it being overly dramatic. There's a little bit of danger from the bad guy, but even the bad guy can be kind of funny. These are perfect, and I mean perfect family movies. They are absolutely perfect family movies. And for that, I thought this was a really good watch, something that I will definitely be watching at home with my little guy. Look, there's movies that I've ranked really, really high on this channel that are even animated that I'm like, hey, look, he's not ready for. And this, even though we never played the video game or anything, you can fall in love with these characters, and just a really enjoyable film. So
there you have it. All right,
yep.
I think we can get to some scores here.
So, folks, if you remember our watch through of the first one, we've got our scores for that. And I got to grab the orange here I'm going to go with.
Oh.
So, for this one, I'm going to keep this pretty much right in line with the first one. I'm going to give this one a 3.5 out of 5 answers. look, it was a lot of fun, but it's certainly not on, the level of something that I would necessarily give a 5 to, but a fun, solid movie that obviously if you're a fan of Sonic, you're going to thoroughly enjoy, or if you're a fan of Jim Carrey's comedy, I think you would enjoy it as well. He did just enough in here to remind you of other characters that he had played, whether it was the breath spray with the Banaka. He's done that scene before, I believe, in Ace Ventura. Maybe it was Dumb and Dumber. It was Dumb and Dumber, yeah. So, but either way, it's classic Jim Carrey comedy that you remember. And again, they're very subtle with those things in here, and that's kind of what I enjoy, because it makes it that much more fun when you catch it. You feel like you kind of really did something. So yeah, 3.5 for me on this one.
Yeah, I'll go with 3.75 on this. A lot of fun. Again, not the most groundbreaking plot, but it didn't have to be, because it was a lot of fun. Some very high level, moral lessons that we get in this film, and overall just a really, really fun, lighthearted family movie that has a pretty good level of rewatchability for me. So 3.75. Really enjoyed it.
You almost forgot.
No. It was on my microphone.
Me, 4.2. I thought it was really, really good. Loved all the callbacks and all the, bringing in Knuckles. I thought was great, and even the tease at the end for Shadow, which that's where I'm going to be like, I know nothing about Shadow the Hedgehog.
Coming in.
I think that's going to be a lot of fun if we get into 3. And remember, they also did a Knuckles TV series, so there's a couple episodes of that with Idris Elba, so I don't know if we'll be getting to that on the channel or not, but I thought this movie was a lot of fun and a lot of callbacks to the game. I enjoyed it. So,
all right, there you go,
guys. So that was another good one. We got one more in the Sonic series as far as movies. Maybe there's going to be more. I don't know. We'll have to find out after the third one. So, hey, hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. So, for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. Catch you on the next one, pals.